Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Original War. Now I got a story to tell you. It's story time before we continue. And then there's another story that I'll do after that, because otherwise I'll spend the next 5 minutes telling a story. So, I completed the level previous to this one again, and built vehicles that I would find useful. And for some reason, I did not actually get those vehicles when I started this level. It gave me the same old stock that it did when I tried to do this level before, when I was under the assumption that vehicles that I built in the previous level would be kept in order to do this level. Sadly, that was not the case, which, was annoying. Then I come to do this, and I do what the guide that I looked at said, that build an armory as far south as possible, and lure soldiers from the turrets, and just guarding the base, up to the place where John can shoot them. Couple problems with that. Obviously, the guide never played on the hardest difficulty, because when I placed it the far south as possible, the northernmost turrets, these two, were able to shoot at it, so it would get destroyed. Now, I placed it a little bit up more, and had Gorky do runs till someone was shooting at him, and kind of tried to lure them, but then they didn't actually follow him. So, in creating the armory, I just used resources that went into nothing, because the enemy would not actually follow Gorky close enough to the armory to get shot. I tried to have Gorky hit and run them because he has a rocket launcher that does a fair amount of damage, which I will say the American rocket launcher is about the same as the Russian rocket launcher, when I thought that it wasn't, because it does actually do a fair bit of damage to infantry. Now, I ran out of time when I was doing that. So, I decided, well, what if I built a workshop for John to become a mechanic? See, I actually said it right this time. To help Gorky repair his vehicle faster. And I did the same thing. I killed enough that I could come in here. Now the problem with this, and why you're not actually seeing that, is because these people in these turrets would then promptly come out and shoot and kill John before he had a chance to take the workshop. This case, it's glitched. Not sure if it's a glitch or if I did it just right, that they did not follow. So I'm just loading it from here, and then we'll go through the story, and then I have another little bit to say.
My engineering skill just got better.
And John's engineering skill just got better.
Try to negotiate.
This is
Colonel McMillan speaking. You all know me, and this is Major Gorky.
Burlak. John, please, call me Burlak.
Everybody knows him as Burlak. Now listen, you have no chance of defending this base, and I haven't joined the Alliance in order to kill my old friends. I'm offering you a deal. Give me the plans for the Cyberite bomb and the research data, and I'll give you free passage back to Alpha.
You're a traitor and a coward, McMillan. I'd sooner die than hand over our plans. But I can't ask others to do the same. Here's the plans. I hope you blow yourself to pieces with them.
There's probably nothing Joan and her colleagues haven't worked out already, but thanks anyway, you. Thanks. You saved a lot of ammunition.
Okay, we have the data. Let's take it someone who can make sense of it. Back to freedom.
Now, I believe if Hugh wasn't alive, like if he got killed at any point, we would have to physically take it from them. Same case with the Russian side, where if we killed him during that one level, we'd have to do the same. And now all of the turret operators are leaving. Now, the other story. It occurred to me that when I redid that level, remember how I went through that whole thing with the level before that to find out the best optimized way of collecting all of the soldiers? I might have forgotten to actually use the load for that. In fact, I don't even think I have a load for that. And I was like, oh. After I look at this and get to the next level, start of the next level, as in I didn't even open it
The
yet.
Earth's scorched. The whole area must be contaminated. Head any further and cyberite radiation will kill you.
Maybe the Arabs weren't crazy to try and destroy Cyberite.
Now, as I was saying, I was like, oh yeah, I didn't. But the start of the next level, honestly, cancels that out entirely, and you'll see why.
Good. Now all we've got to do is get it back to base in one piece.
I'm very careful driver, but we should also look at the blast. See what damage this bomb can do.
Now, sadly, I can't do that because the contamination has since disappeared. And I took too much time to capture the American base, but I took as little time as I could. But you will now see why that whole setup of taking the ideal amount of people, completely useless. Everybody is here, and by everybody is here, I mean even people not only that we didn't take, but from the special soldiers from the other area. Like, you got Titov and Oleg and Petrovova and Lipshin and everybody. Even Ilya. Wow, I didn't see him in here. I missed you, buddy. You and your awesome headband and rugged looks. It's horrible. But everybody is here. So having to go through that entire thing of having to choose people in that level turned out to be completely useless, save for getting 2 extra people for that one level where you have to fight the Arabian base. But I am going to take 4 people from each side. And of course I'm taking Oleg. And Titov, because Titov. And then Nyevko and Belkov. As much as I would like to take Petrovova, because she's been with us since the beginning, I can't. I can't replace these characters. Let's take Frank, of course. This is where it's going to be hard, because I know I have more than 4 favorite characters from the American side. Andy, of course. Gotta take Andy. Wow, Schultz is in here too. And that Kozlov guy. I remember you. I think you were actually one of the scientists who would come with us if we chose the Russian side. Petrosyan and literally everybody that you could choose from both sides. And you could only take 8 people. That is utterly horrible, I'd just like to point out. Lisa, and who else? I really want to take Tim, but I feel like Joan would feel left out if I didn't take her, but well, then again, Gosudorov is a great person. He's like nearly maxed at everything besides being a soldier. And then there's Bobby and Cyrus, and they're both great characters, great people, but I feel like it would be just, it wouldn't be right for John if Joan wasn't actually in here. So as much as I like to take Bobby or Cyrus or even Gladstone, I'd love to have Gladstone. Gladstone is in terms of skills, is almost like the Gosudorov of our side. But that is everybody. And if I just click a random person, select 8 characters. Well, Rollicks and crap and stuff. But let's see, I have... Can I change Ghost? No, he has to stay a doctor. I was going to say just to have 2 doctors, but I guess Joan will be fine.
This is the right place, but we have to move ourselves. Powell's developed the bomb, and the Russians will be doing the same. We have to stop them.
You're right, Macmillan. Soon they will be ready to destroy the planet between them.
The Arabians are no worry, and Legion will follow whoever is winning.
This battle will decide the future for all of us.
Stop the other nations from developing a cyberite bomb. Oh joy. And there is everybody.
Ready?
Ah, Oleg, I missed you. Even if you don't have great skills in this one, I still missed you. And we do... Oh, that's the other one. Hang on. Oh,
Yes.
no?
Ready.
Guys? Surely we're supposed to have some kind of resources, correct? 'Cause, yeah, about that. How are we supposed to build a base if we don't actually have any resources in any of our vehicles? That might be an issue. Please don't tell me this is
Done, sir.
Please don't tell me this is a baseless mission. But oh, I remember this level. I remember this exact area. We started where the Arabian base would be. So that means the American base would be over here on top of... Well, no, the mother lode is on the other side. Which means the Russian base would be over here. So this poses an issue. If I can't actually build,
Keep together, guys.
what am I supposed to do?
I am wounded.
So what
Ready
now?
for more, comrade.
Whoa, there's some
We're under attack,
vehicles.
sir.
That does pose a major problem. Because I don't have any resources. So I think it might be expecting me to... this is gonna be difficult. Well, we'll take the same kit, crew. Can John be... No? They have to stay as the jobs that they are. I wonder if I can actually build a base at some point. Nyevko... Andy? Who am I missing? I have Titov, Nyevko, Oleg, I need Belkov. Then I have Lisa, Frank, Andy, I need Joan. Now, as everybody is in... Everybody on top is in their set suits. Everybody here will become a mechanic to repair vehicles. Gorky will be a mechanic on his own. If we need healing, we will have Peter and Gosudarov. And by the off chance, if we can somehow take a base, we have John. I say that is a good set. Fix my headset a little bit, it's a little bit crooked.
This is the right place, but we have to move ourselves. Powell's developed the bomb, and the Russians will be doing the same. We have to stop them.
You're right, Macmillan. Soon they will be ready to destroy the planet between them.
The Arabians are no worry, and Legion will follow whoever is winning.
This battle will decide the future for all of us.
That it will. Okay. Now, what do we got exactly? We do have a crane, which makes an assumption that
So
we're
what
going
now?
to be able to build a base. That's interesting, but we don't have any resources to start a base with. I am not quite sure on that. Alright, who's in this last one? Okay, the doctors are in
Moving,
those,
sir.
so that is A-okay.
Ready?
So what I think I'm going to do is have Gorky scout around. Just generally map out the area. Because sure, there's
Comrade.
a location for a base there, but there's no resources and we don't have any. The Russian base is over there. Okay, there's some crates. The question being, where would we build a base? I wonder, because we do have a bulldozer. Well, nope, that is... Okay, see. The Arabian base has been firmly planted down there. If I go over here, that is most likely the Americans are... Yes, they can start shooting at me. But I'm not even hearing any crates warp in besides that one that warped in down there. I don't know. Well, I'll have the crane. I'll have the crane start building.
Sir?
But I will have all of those. I'll have the guns come down as well.
Ready?
All the guns.
Destination reached.
Let's go!
Other problem is most of our vehicles are guns.
Here I am.
Whoa, Nelly.
I'm
Let's go.
going.
Also, those are,
On my way.
those are all computer-controlled
My mechanical skills
vehicles.
just got better.
Also, I couldn't build one of those for some reason. A Cyber 8 rocket. I feel like I just didn't get the correct research for it.
Yes.
I would have built one of those for that other level, but... why did you go all the way over there, Oleg? Get out, repair your vehicle.
Yes?
Now, I want to save as LP81. And you can see how many little redos I went through to actually... well... let's save correctly, shall we? LP81. Thank you. Let's just have everybody get out
Yeah?
to top their vehicles.
I feel
Whoa!
it. What's next then?
Okay, what now?
Fun when they shoot back.
My mechanical skill just got
Yes?
better.
You know best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else for
You
me?
get out to repair yourself too. Are they going to constantly be tossing stuff at each other? Because if so, it's going to be really difficult to actually mount an attack.
So,
Engines running.
what's next then?
Okay, I heard crates warp in.
Done,
I
sir.
just have no idea where they actually warped in.
Ready?
Oh, we do have that research. Okay then. I'm guessing we don't have crate detection now, because, you know, that would be useful. I'm guessing the crates I heard warp in are on the very bottom. I would try to fight the Russian base, but the way I got into the Russian base that made it easy was by an infantry path. And I don't think the base is in any way, shape, or form weak enough for just regular infantry.
What's next,
Engine's
yeah?
running.
Because that's the only thing we actually have access to. Unless we, you know, build a base.
Ready to move.
I know,
What's
taking the
next?
Legion base might be what we need to do.
I'm done, comrade.
Because this place is heavily fortified. Like, I don't know how I would do that without having rockets. But again, there's no...
Yes?
We didn't have the forethought
Sir?
to take any resources with us. Ah, there's some crates.
Yeah?
My mechanical skills just got
Okay,
better.
so crates do actually warp in the center. Whoa, do we have to steal crates from them? We have to fight for our resources, don't we? That's a big issue. If I have to fight for my resources, this is going to be really, really difficult and very hard fought. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to cycle through what I should do in my head, but at the moment, all I can really think of is this, except not let resources escape. Could you guys kindly blow up that vehicle
Ready?
so that way
Yeah, I'll do it.
Titov can actually go get his vehicle? That would be nice, thanks.
Will do.
Okay, there's some crates. John, I want you to go down there and get the crates.
So what now?
God, cotton picking. You, die. I said die. Jesus.
Ready? Yeah, I'll do
Yes.
Everybody get up
I've
to top up
arrived.
their vehicles.
it. They're trying to shoot at us.
What's
Anything
next?
else for me?
Ow!
Ready?
That vehicle, those god dang rocket launchers. Alright, John, I want you to go up there to start building. In fact, I will have Gosudarov get
Move it.
out of his
Go,
thing.
sir.
We can hack. Okay, that changes things. Or at least we can get the research to hack. That does change things. That means when I actually get the hacking tech, all of these vehicles that are constantly
best.
battling in the middle,
Ready?
Sir?
that's going to be our stuff. Okay. Now, as everything down there has more or less been destroyed, and I know exactly what I'm going to do now, I just need to actually get it going. Because the hacking thing will more or less allow us to just actually really just pick the pieces from the battle that goes on in the middle and use that to get our resources. It's going to be very annoying to get resources like that, but we don't need that many because I'm of course going to do my good old attack with bazookas. And since I can hack vehicles, what I'm probably going to do is get 5 or 6 vehicles of theirs to serve as the buffer as my people punch a hole through their defenses, in a similar way that I did with the final Russian level where I used 500 monkeys. Kinda wish I had that area where I could get infinite monkeys in this, because that would make it easy. I'm like, well, wasn't that in the south? Oh wait, that's a different map. But that is for next time. Last level, guys. Can you believe it? I sure can't. It's been a hell of a long journey, and yet it's nearly over. And yet it seems like it still has so long to go. Until then, see you later.